out the live. I haven't done it on YouTube yet. And since I'm stuck in traffic outside the Capitol Beltway, I figured I've got the internet and service to do it. Why not do it? I'm on my way to Baltimore, Maryland to join up with Father Leo Patalinhug, and it's a pilgrimage through Baltimore and to the shrine of St. Elizabeth and Seton and a couple other places. And he's going to also do a teaching mass for us at St. Leo's in Baltimore. Let me get my rosary off of there. It was banging on things. And also, some dinner and stuff, but it's just a really cool little pilgrimage to go on. It's been so long since I've been in Baltimore. It's been so long since I've joined in this Beltway 495 madness. So I'm not going to be very interactive. I really just something to do so I can record my adventures and also do a live stream for the first time ever. Not that it'll be very interesting. It's been half an hour and I finally made it to 9 miles per hour top speed. I don't know. I think there was an accident up here ahead. I'm not really sure. Prayers for those involved. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. It's been a pretty good trip. I haven't had the normal traveling issues that I usually have. I really do have I have a sinus headache. Yeah, sometimes it's pretty painful. But since I'm going east and no longer in the mountains, the altitude's not so painful as it was. But my sciatica is kicking in, and that is very unpleasant. I do have my heated seats, but it's the constant having to ride my brake. If I can have my cruise control on, I can usually have my leg positioned just right to where it's like the nerve doesn't get compressed. But now I'm just enjoying the fun time of sciatica all the way down to my toes. I'm really not sure. Even the carpool lane is not moving up here. This is the first time I've had a kind of clear bit of vision going around. I've just been behind this same old semi truck the whole time. Not much has changed, and it's definitely ugly as I remember it. It's just got this whole kind of Soviet bureaucratic vibe to the whole DC area. It's just ugly. The architecture is hideous. Everything's ugly, and then these walls everywhere, which I get it. You don't want all the sound getting into these ugly cookie cutter suburbia. I have a hard time. Like I said, I live in a very rural area. I like the fresh air, and I like land and greenery and life. But here, in the DC area, it's just always so ugly. And Tyson's Corner, it's been a long time since I had been in Tyson's Corner, and it's built up, and it's even worse than I remember it. And oh man, I'm still 5 miles from the Beltway. This is just absolutely not fun. However, it could be worse. It could be worse. And it has been worse. I've actually traveled. I was pregnant with my youngest son the last time I got stuck in traffic on the Beltway. And there's there's no exits, no restrooms. It was in a industrial. All the exits was for an industrial park. And I just remember barely making it into this ominous looking concrete building, huge building, just being waddling in there pregnant, like, please, is there a restroom? Or can I please just go outside and no one get mad at me for it? And it is, ugh. I'm moving, oh my god, goodness, I'm doing like 6 miles per hour. Hooray. I'm not seeing any flashing lights, and the little sign that was on my navigation system for an accident isn't here anymore. And I'm not seeing anything. It's just people fighting in and out on these two exit lanes over here as usual, which I've still got a couple miles. Let me lift this up. I've still got a couple miles before 4.7 before I need to get onto the Beltway exit. I remember the first time I as an adult, was on the Beltway. We were moving from Hawaii and we flew into Dulles, but we were going to Pax River, Maryland. And I remember how absolutely insane, it was the early 2000s, just how insane then everyone was driving on the Beltway. And just, the just sheer irresponsibility of like people reading newspapers, full on newspapers all the way open. People trying to hold their laptop and type on their laptop, but and they were bulky back then. Remember how big and heavy those things were? And I remember that. It's just so insane. And just like every time we drove through, you're like, these people are literally trying to kill me. And then for a while they were, because I was like a little after the time of that Beltway sniper guy. Do you remember that? That was a long time ago. People are so messed up. Anyways, and I hate being stuck under these underpasses, especially the closer you get to Maryland. It's just always so grimy looking. I'm sorry. I am hoping that this pilgrimage and this trip will help me to make more positive associations with the state of Maryland. I lived in Maryland 8 years of my life, and they are the 8 most miserable years of my life, actually, with some of the most awful decisions of my own life, and also just awful. Like, and so I'm hoping this pilgrimage trip will be like a healing thing. It's already helping me overcome my anxiety, which is nice, and helping me to find better strategies for chronic pain. And then also, when you have IBS, traveling is not fun, but thank God, at his mercy, that's not been an issue. So it's pretty great. My biggest problem is even being stuck in traffic hasn't been as horrible as it used to be. And maybe that's just because I'm finally like growing up and maturing. But I also do know that there is something just merciful, like grace of God involved here. Because, you know what, I don't know what's going on, but now there's a truck in the way, I can't see. Maybe it was construction or something. Because that's all I'm seeing. I'm thinking maybe all this traffic holdup was maybe some construction. Who knows? I just hope everyone's safe and that no one's injured terribly. So I'm on my way. I'm going to be driving in to Baltimore because of my anxiety, and just I have up until recently, I always kind of just ruminate and I spiral into what if, which I'm learning through the Catholic faith and teachings and everything, a scrupulosity. So I'm just getting so many terms for things that just makes so much more sense, instead of all the other terminology I've grown accustomed to, and then where they just want to prescribe you to death, and then give you more for the horrible side effects, and then give you more for the other horrible side effects of the side effect mitigating prescription. Anyways, I don't want to ramble. Guys, 12 miles per hour top speed so far in the past 40 minutes. I am really grateful. I was thinking about this on the way driving. Like, I'm so grateful. I'm like, I have a steering wheel that will heat up. Come on, Subaru. You can come over. Come on. Okay. Well, then don't. Nice turn signal. See, why do you do that? Turn your turn signal off. How can you not hear that blinking or hear that blip blip and see it? Drives me crazy. Watch me be like a total hypocrite later and leave my turn signal on or something. Yeah, I'm thinking it was road work causing the problem, because there's this whole exit you can't even use. It's always so ugly here, and winter just makes everything uglier. And ooh, 16 miles per hour. Let's go. We are making progress. I am definitely gonna have to stop like at a rest area or something and let my or let the like trip coordinator know that my ETA is gonna be later for sure. But anyways, I'm hoping that this will be like just healing of my Maryland trauma. And you know, it'll be good to have like some good memories and maybe reinforce the few good ones that I do have, because we did as a family, just, you know, when you can't really afford much on a junior enlisted military, we did a weekend trip to the Inner Harbor, you know, and then did like the whatever. I always feel so bad because I have such bad memory loss for various reasons, but it's always one of those things. So that's what I'm saying. I hope it will reignite and re-inspire the few good memories I have. Yeah, it is road work. All of that fiasco for some road work. All right, I might be quiet for a little bit just so I can pay attention here. I'm really not sure what's going on. I still got a couple miles before I go into this. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've seen the Clara Barton Parkway signs. I hardly ever come out this way. I completely, to the best of my ability, I avoid. Oh wow, look at this. We are cruising. Oh, see, it's just so ugly here. I'm sorry, any Marylanders. Is that the Potomac? Everything's prettier in West Virginia, guys. Oh yeah, here we go. You can always tell when you're in Maryland too, because the road's got this weird color to it. Like it always changes. There's like this, I don't know, like a pinkish, weird, reddish tint to it, which I'm noticing. And of course, yes, they tax you to death in Virginia, but our roads are much nicer. I will give them that. I'm not sure what the speed limit is through here. Wow, it's been so long since I've been through here. I just avoid it. It's just, I don't like the vibe at all. I'm more of like, live in a cottage in the woods, in the mountains type of person, and be friends with all the woodland creatures. Even though I do hate the smell of campfire smoke. I can't see when my clothes smell like smoke. Anyways, I think that so far everything's going pretty good. And I'm gonna just, always some debris in the road. It is really bad. I would turn my phone around, but it's just rigged up. It's not, so you can't really see, but it's just ugly through here. I don't know why our capital isn't somewhere like just prettier with better weather.
2 miles,
like,
keep right onto I-495.
Right. I got you. In 2 miles. Oh wow, it's been a long time since I've seen the Rockville, Frederick, Bethesda signs. Ooh. Yeah, I don't miss it at all. I don't miss it at all. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Oh. Yeah, I want to move out west. I want to move to New Mexico. I want to live somewhere where you can like drive for 3 hours and not see a single other soul. That is just absolutely perfection to me. I love how the highways just stretch out so far, all the wide open spaces, all the, I love it. If I wasn't, if I wasn't married, and I guarantee if I knew the Catholic faith before, I definitely could have been
Right onto I-495.
a cloistered nun. That just suits me just fine. I'm sure that suits me. I remember hiking up at La Cueva at the Desert Peaks National Monument and like Las Cruces, the Oregon Mountains. And so it's this cave, and there was this hermit there. There's like this whole legend of the hermit that lived there up in the Oregon Mountains of Las Cruces. And I remember when I went in there, I was just like, yeah, this is definitely this is great. I could totally do this. So I'm hoping I will enjoy this city. I really do. I do love Pittsburgh. That's one city I really love.
Keep right onto I-495.
Gotcha. I'm keeping right, guys, onto the Beltway. Oh, all right. I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off. If any of you watch this, you guys are the coolest. You are so sweet. You're the best. I really just wanted to get the hang and make sure after
road for about 11 miles.
11 miles. I wanted to make sure after all this setup and everything that I could easily do a live. That way I could hopefully do a live stream of some of the cool places I'm going to here on the pilgrimage. So again, you guys are so cool that was even here and did comments. Like, I can't really read them. And but I just wanted to just get it out of the way, do something productive while I was just kind of stuck in traffic. And also let you know that I will be on this pilgrimage, and I do plan on live streaming just cool stuff and sharing it because I love watching stuff like that. And if y'all want to join in, have a little mini pilgrimage with me, I'm going to do my best. I have like an extra battery bank and stuff, so hopefully it'll be good. And I will definitely try to be less rambly and distracted. I'm really just very new at this, and again, I'm a very private individual. So I'm going to sign off here. Everyone who's praying for me and wish me well, thank you so much. You too. God bless and love yous.